Hello YouTube. Favorite time of the year, so go through my 2015 4th of July display. I'm still using the same 12 channel remote detonator system that I used last year, and I set it up a lot differently this year though. So we'll just walk you through what I've got. This is board number 1, and I actually did 1A. You'll see 1B, 1C, 1D for the boards that are going to get daisy chained together, so I don't have to fire them separately. It's a long fuse system, but it works really well for me. So this is 1A, and timed out with different speed fuses for the first song. Goes into 1B, and these are all just, I don't even know what these are. I think they're 300, 200 or 300s, or maybe a mix of both. On 1B, this is 1C, so same, starts with 200, then goes to 300 gram. I think those are 300, the bigger ones. I don't even know. And then it goes to some 500 gram cakes, and this is a little fan cake too. That's C, so 1D is all 500 gram cakes. And I'm still on, for the most part, cannon fuse for most of these boards, so that's 21 seconds a foot, with the exception of the first board that's set to a particular song that needs a little bit more speed in a couple of spots, so that's keyed up a bit. The last board that's going to be off that first ignition is 1E, and those are all 500 gram cakes, and then I don't even remember what I put in these. Oh, these are a mixture. So I got some of the cheaper festival balls in this one, and then I've got, these look like pro shells. Yep. I think it just alternates between the festival balls and pro shells. And one thing I do, one thing I do is grab these little stupid annoying rockets, and I use them as an audio cue, so that I know off my first ignition when I'm coming to the end of this board. I use some quick fuse off the last shells, and that sends off these guys, which I can hear, so I know if I don't catch that I'm into some of the bigger shells. Visually, I'll hear the little guys firing, and that way I know to fade out of that first audio track. So I set it to music. It's not like keyed right to the music, obviously. I need a massive system that I'm not willing to spend that money on, although I know they're worth it. I think I spent enough money on fireworks that I don't want to buy the professional ignition system. So that's kind of the first track. That's kind of the main portion or body of the show, and that's going to last, I think it was 10.5 minutes. Each board I did time out. It'll tell me as I'm adding up. I get 2 minutes and 30 seconds on that, for example, and so on and so forth. So that gets me through there. Part of that track, though, I got a song like Light 'em Up is going to be playing, so every time it goes to the Light 'em Up section of the song, I have a whole bunch of channels dedicated as those fillers to really bump up the sky when it makes sense to do so with the song. So each one of these, I don't want to kill my aluminum foil here, but these are all pro shells, and not just pro shells, HD shells, and what the hell else do I have in there? I don't know. They're all good. They're all good canister shells, and each one of these makes a 20-second loop, so it's pretty quick. This is the 10-second a foot pink fuse, and so about 20 seconds on each one of these loops. It'll fire off 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 of them at a time, so I can just cue those up as it makes sense to do it in the song. Neon Lights is another song that's in that track, and at one point where that song bumps up, I ran quick fuse through 6 shells, so that'll fire off 6 more pro shells, 6 of those guys all at once. Actually, those might be sweet. Those are sweet 16 shells. Okay, so that's the first part of it. Then we get into the finale song, and we start off with, this is why I write this stuff down, because I don't remember. Number 2A. So my finale song starts off with 2A. I don't even know what this one is. Massive brocade. Then we go into nice fan sprays, 3 more 500 gram racks. 2A is daisy chained to 2B, and I've got a 220 shot zipper cake. Runs fast fuse up to here, then I gave myself another 10-second delay, and then I go into some more mortar shells, mortar rack. Then we go to this, right? 3. Yeah, we go to 3. So 3 will be fired. That's a 1-minute board. 3 will be fired simultaneously from the center of the display space, and then flanking on the left and flanking on the right, I've got 4 and 5, and those are jam-packed with some nice shells too. Those are on 10-second a foot fuse. These run 55 seconds a piece. So I'll have those 2 plus this going at the same time for the last 50 seconds or so of the show. And that pretty much covers it for this year. So I'll shoot another video of it when it all goes off on the 4th, assuming we get good weather this year. We got rained out last year and had to push it back, but so far we're looking pretty good for this year. So thanks for watching.